Wow, that was quick. A couple days ago, I was messaging with the founder of a company, Incident.io. If your infrastructure goes down or your services are degraded, it'll ensure that the right people are notified on your team, status pages are updated, and your incident response process will be followed. One of the things I was looking at was when I was trying to get the data for PlushCap, I ran into some issues with their sitemap. These are very small things, but I let their founder know this is the fixed version here. What happened was that they had a bunch of content in this on-call guide, which probably originally was posted on their blog, and then they consolidated it. However, the canonical links to the new URLs were not in the sitemap. Not a huge deal. Their 301 redirects were in place, just some small tweaks needed. But sitemaps are often an indicator of whether a company understands and sweats the details around its product. In this case, I let him know, and within a couple hours, he got back to me, said the team fixed it. Thank you. It just wasn't auto updating the sitemap properly. And so now this sitemap has all of the updated canonical URLs. Quick fix put into place. So shout out to that team. But what I've generally found when I'm looking at sitemaps for different companies, a lot of times they're just not updated appropriately. And in fact, they have broken links or essentially like just no information. So why does a sitemap actually matter? Because in general, Google and search engines will be able to follow your site by links, but the sitemap is there so that tools which you can use to analyze your website or even just to give appropriate indicators to search engines about what content you want them to be indexing and how often that content changes, which you can see from this change frequency and the priority of various pages. So I generally don't like to call out when a company is just doing a really terrible job, but I will show you one of the most egregious examples of a sitemap I was shocked by. If you go to WorkOS, a very well-funded company, which is helping others to make their applications more enterprise ready, take a look at their sitemap.xml. You'll see that it links over to WorkOS docs sitemap.xml. And for months now, this is actually only pointed to the wrong locations. This is definitely not their website. This is the exact situation you want to avoid and fix. And just make sure you have the right automation in place to find when your sitemap or sitemaps, if you have multiple of them, fall out of date so that you can just fix them. Hate to publicly shame companies, but it's been like this for months. Back to Incident.io. Shout out to the founder and the team. And you can check out more about them at incident.io. And you can also learn more about them on plushcap.com and just take a look at Incident.io, where I've organized all of the information about their website. And there's also other information about their blog and YouTube videos and those sorts of things. If you have any interest in the details of sitemaps, let me know. I can do a whole video on them. Or if you'd rather take a look at some other developer relations, developer experience, or website experience perspectives, let me know.